the original Pancake House. We are going to get some breakfast today on this Saturday morning. Today, the current date is April 3rd. We have a pretty busy day. After eating breakfast, we are going to Scottsdale Mall and hit up Wonderspace. Actually, before that, we're gonna shop for our wedding bands, and then go to Wonderspace. I always wanted to go to Wonderspace. I thought it was loud car for the last year or so before COVID. I really wanted to go, and finally have the opportunity to go. So join us on this adventure. Here's a little sneak peek of the menu, and one of my favorite things to get is the 49er flapjacks, and I'm gonna get the full stack. All right, here's my 49er flapjack. It's, these are like giant crepes, and Katie got the good old Dutch baby. She's already ready to go. She's really hungry. All right, so since we finished up breakfast early, we decided to pop by the Scottsdale Mall, Scottsdale Fashion Square, I should say. It's the pancake place is like almost in the same vicinity as the mall, so we're gonna pop in here, burn some time. Our appointment with the jeweler is at 1, so right now it's about 11, so we have a couple hours. So here's the original Disney store at Scottsdale Fashion Square. Now it's closed. I want to say all the Disney stores within Arizona are closed besides the one at Arizona Mills. That one is an outlet, so they keep, I think they kept that one just because they need to push all their old material away. But interesting, all the other stores around it are also closed. Something cool, they have like this little selfie, I guess, like setup thing. You can just pop in here and take some selfies. Let's do it. Hopefully you can pick up my voice. It's a little loud in here, but if you guys want some really comfortable shoes, check out on. I'm wearing some right now, the same as the one on the display, but this is a Cloud Nova version. Cloud Nova, I think it's called. The most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. I do wear other ones for long distance running and then just casual wear. They are one of the best shoes I've ever worn so far. Check them out on ON. So that selfie little area, it makes sense now. They have a whole selfie world where you can just go in and they have little stages, I guess, or have a little setup, and you can take some selfies. Well, I got a free one. I don't really want to pay, but I think this is pretty cool. Alrighty, so we just got done shopping for our wedding bands. We picked out, so to my surprise, I picked out my wedding band, and Katie found hers. So yeah, good stuff. It was quick and easy, and to our surprise, it was quick and easy. So great day. Now we're going to head back to the Scottsdale Mall to go hit up Wonderspace. I think our reservation's at 2:30, and it's about 1 o'clock, so we have an hour and a half to burn. Yeah. All right, they finally let us in. They gave us these little face coverings for the VR experience, so that's kind of interesting. So Wonderspaces is a art gallery. There are curated drinks that you can purchase from and whatnot, so I think we might pick up a couple of them. Here is some of their curated drinks. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. A lot of aromatic stuff. Some beer, some wine, some soft drinks, some coffee and tea. So Wonderspaces is I think what they call an evolving art gallery. So maybe it's ever changing and it's never like a stagnant thing, but it's pretty cool. This is a mock-up of a bedroom. Bed? There's a desk. There's a lamp. There's a bed. And it's covered in like this mosquito netting. I wonder if they are afraid of bed bugs or just bugs. Maybe dust? Dust from Arizona? There's a lot of dust here. So interesting fact, I asked a employee how often they change out these exhibits here. He said about once a month or so, they'll change out 1 or 2 exhibits, and they'll close down the place for about 4 days or so, just because some of them are quite extensive and quite interesting and very intricate. So, interesting fact. This thing is so cool. Someone can sit there and it's actually just drawing a person. That is awesome. So it looks like there's a tiny camera that actuates and goes back and forth to the object, and then kind of looks down at the screen and starts drawing it. Super cool. And here are some examples of, I guess, finished drawings? Pretty neat. So we're going to head into the sewing machine orchestra, and the duration is about 3 minutes. There's an epilepsy warning, so people that are watching, please be aware that it might trigger something. So the sewing machine orchestra, that's kind of cool. But I wonder how many times did they replace those light bulbs in there? They're not LEDs, so guys, look at this. Do you guys need a grocery bag? Look how freaking big this is. It's bigger than me. It's kind of cool. They have like all these little exhibits, and some of them, they're shows. They're actual shows, like just like the sewing machine one. That was like a 3-minute show. This one that we're going into is called Micro Monumental Mapping. It's about a 6-minute show. So that was a really cool show. So the structure, it was like a 3D printed like structure of a building, so it had a lot of depth in it. But when you add the projection mapping, like what's it called? Projection. It gives it even more depth. So this is pretty cool. So now we're going to do the VR thing. So I'm probably not going to vlog this, but whatever. Alright, so I want to talk about that VR headset that we just experienced. So it was an artist that developed that or made that, and he took, I can't pronounce it, I can't pronounce it, but it's almost like a peyote. It's a hallucinogenic drug. So this guy, he went down to the Amazon and took it, and that's what he experienced. It was super trippy. I was super confused. I'm not too fond of the VR headsets just because my eyes like tend to try to focus on something really hard, and my eyes get super tired. And I'm not a huge fan of how like choppy it is at times. But overall, I thought that was quite interesting. So it was almost like a drug trip, but without the drugs. Look at this! Oh my my gosh, it's a little echoey. Hello. We're in an igloo.
Oh my god.
This sounds so crazy. Whoa. 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 Just kidding. This sounds crazy in here. I can't describe it. It's almost like if you go into like a studio or like it's really echoey.
Hello.
But it's also like 360 echoey. It's weird. This looks freaking nuts. I think this is supposed to be like the moon and the sun. So that was super cool. So there's a giant plexiglass right in front of you, and then there's like a rotating ring or a light that's rotating around a ring. So when the light hits that plexiglass that's in front of you, it looks like stars are in front of you. But it was really trippy on the eyes because it had like that circular motion. But that was pretty neat. All right, so that was kind of cool. I think that was the end of the exhibit. I think there's maybe like 8 to 10 rooms. So that was quite interesting. I thought there was going to be just a little bit more. I know that this is evolving, so I saw some older Instagram pictures and whatnot, but it's a little different now. So other than that, I think it's pretty cool. I think the ticket prices are about $24 a person. If you're a healthcare worker or a first responder or whatnot, they give you a discount about $20. So not too bad. A great way to escape the heat. Today is really, really hot. Actually, this whole weekend is really hot. It's about almost in the hundreds. So, and it's April. So, Arizona, brace yourself. It is going to be hot, but this is a great way to escape the heat at the mall. I would say the capacity at the mall is there's a lot of people here. I want to say almost more than Disney World at times, especially in the food court area. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me at Wonderspaces here at Scottsdale Fashion Square. If you guys have some time, please come and check this place out. It's pretty fascinating. It's, like I said earlier, it's ever evolving, so there's always different exhibits here to look at, so it's never the same. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Vlogging is a work in progress, and I'm enjoying every step of the way. Peace out, guys.